Hello class 7 students, welcome everyone. So in the last video we have started the chapter light, right? So we have studied the introductory part, that what is light. Light is a form of energy, and it is needed. Light is needed to see the things around us. Okay, and basically it enables us to see the objects, right, from which it comes or from which it is reflected. Okay, and anything in our environment we detect how? With the help of our light. Okay, we detect light with the help of our eyes basically. So also we have studied about reflection of light, right? What is reflection of light? Reflection of light is the process of sending back the rays of light which fall on the surface of an object. Okay, and every objects reflect light, but some of the objects reflect more light and some of the object reflect less light. Okay, so basically the polished shining surfaces, or say smooth surfaces, like mirrors, metal objects like stainless steel, and still water. Okay, still water, the water which is at rest, the water which is not flowing. Okay, still water. Okay, basically the polished, shining and smooth surfaces reflect light in a regular way, so they form images of the objects which are kept in front of them. Okay, and the objects, like say unpolished objects, unpolished, dull and rough surfaces, like say paper, table, wall, these reflect light in an irregular manner or irregular way, due to which they do not form images of objects kept in front of them. Okay, so we can see the image of our face in a mirror. Okay, we can see the image of our face. We just see, na? Right? We can see our images in front of a mirror, in mirror. Okay, or say in any other shining object. Why? Because of the smooth and shining surface of the mirror. Okay, and it produces a regular reflection of light. Always remember that smooth surfaces, polished surfaces, shining surfaces produces regular reflection of light. Okay, and we cannot see images of our face in a sheet of paper. We cannot see the images in table. We cannot see images in books. Okay, or neither in a wall. Why? Because of the rough surfaces. Because these substances or these objects which I have mentioned, that is wall, table, paper, books, these are all what? These all have rough surfaces, say dull surfaces. Okay, that is why it produces what? Irregular reflection of light. Are you getting it? Okay, so we can see the image of our face in a mirror because of the smooth and shining surface of the mirror, and it produces what? Regular reflection. And we cannot see the image of our face in a sheet of paper, say, because of the rough and dull surfaces of the paper, and it produces what? Irregular reflection of light. Okay, so now today we'll start the class, or we'll start the video from image. Okay, we'll start the video from image. See, when we look into a mirror, we see our face, right? So what we see in the mirror is actually a reflection of our face. Are you getting it? When we look into a mirror, we see our face, and what we actually see in the mirror is a reflection of our face, and that is called, or it is called, image. It is called what? Image. IMAGE. Okay, thus we can say that when we look into a mirror, we see the image of our face in it, and in this case our face is the object. Our face is what? Object. The object is our face, and the image we see in the mirror. Okay, so when light from our face falls on a mirror, okay, when light from our face falls on the mirror reflects this light, and the reflected light seems to come out of the mirror, and we see the image of our face in the mirror. Okay, so image of our face seen in the mirror is formed when light rays after reflection from the mirror appear to originate from. Okay, so the image of our face appears to be situated behind the mirror. Let us see what is given in the book. Place a lighted candle in front of a plain mirror, just like this in figure 15.6 it is given to you. Place a lighted candle in front of a plain mirror. Try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. Okay, try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. It appears as if a similar candle is placed behind the mirror. Yes, right. You have, first of all, what you have to do, you have to place a lighted candle in front of a plain mirror. Okay, and you have to see, just you have to look the flame of the candle in the mirror. Okay, it appears, right, but it will appear as if a similar candle is placed behind the mirror. Okay, so the candle which appears behind the mirror is the image of the candle formed. Okay, and the candle is itself the object. Okay, understood. Now Bujo noted a very interesting characteristic of the image formed by a plane mirror is that he asked that is it not surprising that my image is of the same size as me, whether the mirror is small or large. Okay, that means he wants to say that the image formed by the plane mirror, or the image formed by the plane mirror, is of the same size as the object. Okay, it is of the same size as the object. It is neither small nor bigger than the object. That means if we look into a plane mirror, we find the image of our face is exactly of the same size as our face, irrespective of the fact that whether the mirror is small or big. Okay, why? This is why, because a plane mirror always forms an image which is exactly equal in size to the size of the object. The size of image formed in a plane mirror does not depend on the size of the mirror. Okay, the size of the image formed in a plane mirror does not depend on the size of the mirror. Okay, so this is a very important characteristic of the image formed by a plane mirror, that is the image in a plane mirror is of the same size as the object. It is neither small nor big. It is neither smaller nor bigger than the object. Okay, so there are two types of images. Basically, there are two types of images that can be formed with light. These are real image and virtual image. Real image and virtual image. These are the two types of images that can be formed by plane mirror. Okay, so was the image upright in each case? Did the flame appear on top of the candle as in the object? Okay, yes. If you look at this diagram or look at this figure carefully, it shows that the image of the flame is upright. It is at the top. Okay, and if you place the candle, which is the object, in an inverted position, then the flame will go down at the bottom, right? So this signifies that the image is what? Erect. The image is erect. Okay, that means the plane mirror forms the image behind the mirror, and it forms the image of the same size as the object, and it is neither small nor bigger than the object. Okay, one more thing, that the image is what? The image formed in a plane mirror is erect, or say upright, and it is the same side up as the object. Okay, so what is written over here? An image formed by a plane mirror is erect and of the same size as the object. Okay, now place a vertical screen behind the mirror. Try to obtain the image of the candle on this screen. Okay, now place a vertical screen behind the mirror. Try to obtain the image of the candle on this screen. Can you get the image on the screen? Now place the screen in front of the mirror. Can you get the image on the screen now? You will find that the image of the candle cannot be obtained on the screen in either case. Okay, that means over here what you have to do, behind the mirror you have to place one screen. Say just hang a white cloth. Okay, you can hang a white cloth, one in behind the mirror and one in front of the mirror. Okay, two screens you have to place, and in either of the cases you will notice that the image of the candle flame cannot be obtained on the screen. So this type of images are called as what? Virtual image. What image? Virtual image. These type of images are called virtual image. Okay, so remember that the image formed in a plane mirror is virtual, and the image formed in a plane mirror cannot be received on a screen. Clear? Okay, now there is an activity 15.3, but before that a question was asked, what about the distance of the image from the mirror? Okay, let us perform another activity, that is activity 15.3. Take a chessboard. If a chessboard is not available, draw on a chart paper 64 squares of equal size. That is 8 by 8. The dimension should be 8 by 8. So draw a thick line in the middle of the paper. Fix a plane mirror vertically on this line, as you can see over here. Chessboard is taken. In one of the line, you have to place the mirror, plane mirror, vertically. Okay, just like this. Place any small object, such as a pencil sharpener, at the boundary of the third square, as you can see over here. First one is a black square, second one is the white square, and third one is again a black square. Okay, so you have to place sharpener at the any other object at the boundary of the third square, counting from the mirror. Okay, so note the position of the image. Okay, note the position of the image. After noting the position of the image, you can find that the image is also locating at the boundary of the third square. Okay, note the position of the image. Now shift the object to the boundary of the fourth square. Again, note the position of the image. Did you find any relation between the distance of the image from the mirror and that of the object in front of it? Yes. What is the relation? We'll find that the image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. It is equal. That means the image distance is equal to the object distance. The image distance is equal to the object distance. The image formed in a plane mirror is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Okay, the distance of the image from the mirror is equal to the distance of the object from the mirror. Clear? So these are some of the important characteristics. Paheli has noted, in a plane mirror the image is formed behind the mirror. Yes, it is erect, it is of the same size, and is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is in front of it. So these are the characteristics of images formed by a plane mirror. Also the image is what? Virtual. Image is virtual. Okay, clear? Okay, one more thing, one more important characteristic of the image formed by a plane mirror is that, suppose if we stand in front of a big plane mirror, we see that the image of our body in it, right? Now there is a difference. Our image appears to be just as we are, but there is a difference. Yes, what is the difference? See, if we lift our right hand, then our image lifts its left hand, right? And if we lift our left hand, then the image appears to lift its right hand. You know this? You can look at in figure 15.8, this one. If you lift your left hand, the image appears as if it is lifting its right hand. Okay, and if you lift your right hand, then the image will lift its left hand. Okay, so this means that the right side of our body becomes the left side in the image, and the left side of our body becomes right side in the image. Okay, so it appears as if our image has been reversed sideways with respect to our body. So this effect of reversing the sides of an object and its image is called lateral inversion. What it is called as lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. So this is also a characteristic of the image formed by a plane mirror. Okay, so the image formed in a plane mirror is what? Laterally inverted. Laterally inverted. Okay, so you can look over here. Some more examples are given in the book. When you see your image in a plane mirror, is it exactly like you? Have you ever noticed that there is one interesting difference between you and your image in a mirror? Let us find it out. Okay, so activity 15.4, stand in front of a plane mirror and look at your image. Raise your left hand. Which hand does your image raise? It raises right hand. Okay, now touch your right ear. Which ear does your left hand, which ear does your hand touch in your image? Right, left ear, right? So observe carefully. You will find that in the mirror the right appears left and the left appears right. Note that only sides are interchanged. Okay, the image does not appear upside down. Yes, the image is erect. Okay, it is upright. Now write down your name on a piece of paper and hold it in front of a plane mirror. How does it appear in the mirror? It is laterally inverted. Also, one more example you can see. Bujo saw an ambulance on the road. He was surprised to see the word ambulance in front, which was written in a strange manner. Can you now understand why the word ambulance is written as in figure 15.9, as you can see over here? Okay, the word ambulance on the hospital vans, basically, yes, hospital vans, it is written in the form of its mirror image. Okay, it is written in the form of its mirror image, just like this one. Okay, so this is because when we are driving, basically, when we are driving in our car and we see the hospital van coming from behind, okay, in our rear view mirror, then we will get the laterally inverted image of ambulance, and it is written basically in this manner. Okay, so you know that ambulance carries ill patients, right? Seriously ill patients, and we can make way for it to pass through so that it can reach the hospital quickly. So the letters of English alphabet in which the image formed in a plane mirror appears exactly like the letters themselves. Okay, so it is due to lateral inversion that the image of our right hand appears to be just left. So when we sit in front of a plane mirror and write with our right hand, it appears in the mirror that we are writing with our left hand. And it is also due to lateral inversion that the painting in our painting, basically the letters are written in inverted manner, so that we can see the letters in original form, ambulance. Okay, so the image formed in a plane mirror is laterally inverted with respect to the object. So this is the reason. Okay, so yes, can you now understand why the word ambulance is written as in figure 15.9? When the driver of a vehicle ahead of an ambulance looks in his or her rear view mirror, she or he can read the ambulance written on it, and it is given, and it gives way to it. So it is the duty of every one of us to allow an ambulance to pass without blocking its way. You might have observed that in side mirror of a scooter or a car, the images of all the objects appear smaller than the objects. Have you ever wondered why it is so? Why is it so? Yes, this section comes under spherical mirrors, which we'll discuss in the next day. Okay, spherical mirrors. This comes under spherical mirrors. So we'll discuss this in the next video. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. We'll continue the chapter in the next day. Okay, thank you.